Hey, Industrial Talk is brought to you by CAP Logistics. You want to minimize downtime? Absolutely. Increase reliability? You bet. Ensure operational's profitability? Yes, you do. That means you need 24/7, 365 insights into your supply chain. Look no further. CAP Logistics. Go to caplogistics.com or just call them. They're great people. 800-227-2471.
Welcome to the Industrial Talk Podcast with Scott Mackenzie. Scott is a passionate industry professional dedicated to transferring cutting-edge, industry-focused innovations and trends while highlighting the men and women who keep the world moving. So put on your hard hat, grab your work boots, and let's go.
All right, once again, welcome to Industrial Talk. Thank you very much for joining the #1 industrial-related podcast that celebrates you, industry professionals. I'm pointing at you. You're bold, you're brave, you dare greatly, you innovate, you collaborate. You are solving problems each and every day. You are in the front lines of success. That's why we celebrate you. You are the heroes in this story. We are here broadcasting on-site SMRP, the Societies of Maintenance and Reliability Professionals, and we are on the floor. And it is absolutely been a spectacular barn burner of a conference. You need to put this on your calendar, absolutely 100%. If you're not here in 2025, you need to be here in 2026, and you get to meet great people. Gregorio.
That was great. That was a great pronunciation, Scott. Thank you so much for having me, and definitely
Son of a gun!
It's been a great event, and we're definitely going to make sure that we're here in 2026.
You should. It should. I've been coming. I've been broadcasting a number of years, and this is your first time?
This is my first time here. Yeah.
Aren't the people nice?
It's been amazing.
Nice.
It's been awesome.
And everybody's just, yeah, I'll help you out. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it. Yeah, I'll collaborate.
The number of things as well that you can learn about here. I mean, the ecosystem, it's our industry is all here. So it's been great to be here this week.
Because I've been coming here a number of years, the conversation has changed so dramatically. I think, this is just me, we're on a renaissance. I think I've been in asset management reliability for many years. I go way back. And it was always something that was heavy lifting. It was like, do we have to do this? It's a cost. Everybody, there was a high whine factor. Let's just be frank about it. Now, I believe there's a perfect storm taking place. I need greater efficiency. I need greater insights. I need to optimize the very valuable human capital that I have, and to do that effectively, I think this profession is at a renaissance. You agree?
Absolutely. So then I see a lot of shift, as you were saying. Like,
yes,
it used to be a cost. It was seen as not something we're paying attention to now, and it's slowly shifting into even some are looking at it as a competitive advantage even, and at some point it's going to turn out to be an obligation to be focusing there.
And we can talk, and we will have a conversation, maybe not you and I, but I have had over the period of these couple of days, talking about, hey, how do I find my workforce? And companies are being forced, I'm having a hard time, so I have to be able to allow my existing team to be successful, and that means there's no other way of going. I got to go down this road.
Yep.
I see. Now I'm already. I need to find out a little bit more about Gregorio. Give us a little background. Where do you come from? Why you're such an incredible professional?
I'm originally from Argentina. I'm currently based in Italy.
See, two great places, and now you're here in Fort Worth, Texas.
Another great place as well.
Good answer.
And I'm currently the general manager for Skyler. So we are a company that is focused on improving the reliability of our end customers in everything that we do, in every suggestion and decision that we make is to help our customers improve in that regard. And we have different tools to do it today. We have our partnership network, and we have also our partners on the sensor side. And mainly what we're doing with it is help.
Is Skyler primarily an IoT manufacturing collecting data solution?
We have a hardware partner, so we have our own IoT platform with our AI and all our analytics in-house, and we are collecting this data, analyzing it for our customers, and then delivering the actionable insights on any issues that we find. And then we have also a team of vibration analysts that are going through the specific faults, and we send a detailed report to the end customers on what we found and what are the next steps that they need to take.
So if I map it out, you're pulling data from devices. That's one. You're just exactly. I don't care what you got here. We can connect. We can find that data. We can find it, and we pull it into your platform that gives meaning and insights into the data that's coming in.
That's correct. For now, we're doing this only with vibration and temperature, but our objective is to include a lot more variables as well. Absolutely.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's like a low-hanging fruit.
Absolutely. And this is part of why I wanted also to be here and to see the ecosystem, see what others are doing, and see all the opportunities that we have to partner with different players that are going to help us achieve that a lot faster.
It would seem to me, as I hear what you say, that partnerships are important because just like anything else, there's a bunch of CMMS. You need to put that information into there too. You need to be able to have that connectivity there, and then you also need to have that connectivity or that ability to be able to pull third-party devices too. You're in the middle of it. You need to do it.
Yeah, we've had great conversations with a lot of CMMS companies here. We're going to start working with them very soon to start having Skyler integrated to them, so that their end customers have the possibility of having everything in a single location.
You have to.
Yep.
If I've invested whatever a lot of money in my CMMS, that's my system of record. I've done all the heavy lifting in identifying my asset registry, and to be able to pull in that information and attach it, the predictive, data, and attach it. That's a must.
Absolutely.
And then with APIs, it's nothing.
Exactly. It's very simple to do. And customers the end user doesn't want to have another platform that they need access to. And what I see here, there's a lot of great solutions that we all have very good products that work. We've been specialized on getting better on what we do best. But now we need to bring everything together. And I see also a lot of companies that are starting to go into that direction. And
you have to.
Yep, it's not acceptable for us.
There's no way. And I was having this conversation with somebody. I've had a number of conversations, but the reality is that we really need, as a community, to be able to collaborate more. Gone are the days of you being an island, and you brought up a good point. Don't ask that end user, that person in the field, to access another system, because they won't.
Absolutely.
That's just not a good thing. Not a good workflow.
Yes. And there's also another piece of the relationships that we've built also with the years, and this is something inherent of Skyler's DNA. So we have partnerships with maintenance and repair organizations. In fact, Skyler is co-owned by 3 different maintenance and repair organizations. One of them is HECO. Energy Management Corporation as well in Northwest. And we have also many other partners in the different territories of the states, and they have been critical for our success in order to provide the end customer the possibility to maintain all these different IoT solutions that are deployed, specifically with Skyler. And they are also our feet on the ground. They are the ones that are focused on, they know their customer pain points. They are there in the plant with them every day, and this has been critical for us and a key differentiator that our end customers have valued so much.
That's outrageous. I didn't realize that. I mean, Skyler, from what I can tell, you can collaborate with anybody.
Absolutely.
In the world of asset management, what we're talking about here, reliability as well, you find yourself with that platform being able to sort of really collaborate with there's no friction there.
That's correct. Yeah.
How long has Skyler been around?
Well, the company was previously owned by a group called Relayer. that was owned by Munich Re. And
I know Relayer. That's wow. That's yeah. When I was in Barcelona, Relayer was always in IoT Solutions World Congress in Barcelona.
Yep. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times too.
I was there. I was broadcasting. Small world. Oh, God.
Yeah, and they've been around for it's over 10 years.
Yes.
And, specifically, we are now with this new group of maintenance and repair organizations since the past year. Actually, October last year, it's when Skyler got under the new ownership.
No kidding.
Yep.
What makes Skyler? So, what's the secret sauce? Not to. I understand. Don't you know what I mean? Just generally speaking, because there are other platforms that say, yeah, I can take that data. Yeah, I can apply an AI. Yeah, I can identify anomalies. Yeah, I can then push out, hey, this is your problem, whatever.
Our partnerships have been key in making this difference and how we choose these partnerships. So we make sure that whoever we partner with has a very strong knowledge on asset reliability, and that is a core focus of their business. Because this is going to help us to make sure that when we go and assess, so everything starts by assessing the criticality of the processes of our end customers.
Yeah.
Now we start getting down from there, understanding which assets need to be monitored with a super precise IoT solution, but maybe there's a wide part of the plant that just requires run to failure or vibration routes are more efficient.
Yeah.
So we make sure that the customer is getting the right balance there so that they are not having any waste in terms of money, or that they are not monitoring and under monitoring an asset that can eventually fail because it didn't have maybe a solution like Skyler that could help them prevent a fault. This has been for us something extremely helpful.
Does Skyler, probably through your partners, get involved in that asset criticality efforts?
Yes. Yep. We help our customers. Many of them already know what's their criticality in the different processes.
Yeah,
Some
it's
others,
the president's air conditioning. That's the top of the
we're definitely going to monitor that. We can do it if necessary, but it's not always that, of course.
Hopefully there's some real meat behind the determination of what that is.
But yeah, we definitely have the capability to help on that. And there's also going specifically on the installation itself. We also have experts that know where to locate a sensor. So it's not just a matter of positioning, for example, one sensor in the middle of a motor.
Yeah.
There are ways to do it. There are assets that require 2 sensors, others 4, others 6. It depends on the asset type.
Yeah.
So this is all a study that we perform also with our partners. So we get we assess the criticality within customer. We understand we agree on what they need to monitor, and then from there we assess how many sensors are needed, where to locate them. We make sure that the connectivity on the site is going to be working there for many years without any kind of interruptions.
Yeah.
And then once the installation is performed, it doesn't end there.
Yeah.
That's actually the start of Skyler.
Yeah.
So once the AI has learned what it is monitoring and how the health state of the equipment is, from there we have all the AI starts working, and we have also our vibration analysts that are having once a week, twice a week meetings with these end customers, supporting them on what we are finding and covering any questions about any equipment that they have.
Does Skyler have a historian of just like pumps and motors that I can take the data from another location and be able to apply some algorithm to ping it and get some insights?
So all the data, of course, is anonymized. But let's say from our AI is using that information exactly for what you were mentioning. So we have a lot of pumps across different industries, electric motors, compressors.
Yes.
So our system is able to perform a baseline based on what's normal for that type of equipment.
Yes.
Because I was mentioning before on the installation where we're assessing the connectivity, there's another very important thing that we do that is collecting all the technical specifications of the asset.
Yes. That's go ahead.
Skyler needs to know if it's monitoring an electric motor or a pump. So we need to tell all of this different data. if we don't tell anything to the system, it doesn't know if it's monitoring an electric motor or a dishwasher.
Yeah.
So we got to be the more information we provided, the more accurate it's going to be.
Because the fact is, I need. I'll back up. Through that, I'll just use it. It could be wrong. Asset registry, all the information about that motor, that pump, whatever that asset registry, the nameplate, everything, and does your platform look at that? I got it. I got the device on that one, but also that device or that asset can reside in another geographic location, not within the same confines of the business, but maybe one's in Florida and the other one's in Italy. And the behavior of these assets are different because the weather and whatever, it's different. Mm-hmm. They can't be the same. Does Skyler, the platform, take that into consideration and saying, yeah, it's over here and versus here, but you get it.
Yeah, so based on this metadata again that we collect, we try to provide it as all the context that we can, so that the system can understand similarities and differences. So that's mainly how we try to address that. But you're absolutely right. Two similar pieces of equipment can be running different into different sites.
Yes.
And maybe that's exactly the case for flagging an anomaly, right? And we tell the customer, we are looking this at the frequency spectrum, like the system can tell them automatically. We're having this issue, we're detecting this issue, and we believe that it's a subfoot. Please go and inspect the motor-driven end base for it.
See, what I like is that you're taking this very sophisticated platform, but you have not removed the human element. You're saying, hey, I've got this tool. This tool is checking on these assets. Oh, there's an anomaly. Let me, human person, contact the other human person saying, we're seeing this. Mm-hmm. That's important.
Yep.
Yeah, that's important.
And the platform itself is going to first send an alert immediately.
Yeah.
And then, as you mentioned, Scott, there will be the vibration analyst sending this very specific report, very specific analysis of what was found.
And because of that, there's greater efficiency for that vibration tech. Instead of that vibration tech just saying, oh, I'm looking at a bunch of squiggly lines. I get it. I got. Oh, there it is. No, the platform says, no, look here. Everything was fine, and then all of a sudden, look here.
Exactly.
That makes me more efficient as a vibration
Absolutely.
tech. And then I'm able to say, yes, that is a bearing or a bearing beginning to fail or whatever does your system sort of provide that sort of recommendation?
Yes, absolutely. And this is our objective is to make the teams, as you mentioned, the reliability teams and maintenance teams more efficient. So everyone's stretched too thin today. We see our customers are running in emergency mode all the time. So our objective is, of course, to collect the data for them, analyze it for them, and make their troubleshooting process as fast as possible. So we don't want to tell you just, hey, there's an alert on the sensor. We want to tell you there's an alert on the motor-driven end of this specific asset.
Yes, thank you.
And we see that there's an early bearing degradation, and you need to address it in the next outage, and by a replacement or by a regreasing.
Yes. See, that's brilliant because I want to be able to activate, after that conversation, activate my maintenance tech, give them the right information, take this bearing or take this lube, whatever it might be, do this wrench, and be able to optimize his or hers work. Mm-hmm. Because you know as well as I do, here's the real world. It's typically, hey, there's a problem going out there. Somebody walks out there. Yeah, there's a problem out there. Somebody goes to the warehouse. Yeah, it would be great to be able to compress that time in such a way that it's just, I'm done. Absolutely. And be able to then take that, put it in my CMMS, do it, not pencil whip it because I got a mobile app. I stick it in there. Everything's good.
And that's
done. Next.
That's a great point as well. Also for the system, such a system like Skyler, learning what was done after and then seeing the reaction to that is making the analytics better, and it's making Skyler more reliable for you.
Yeah, see? I'm all in. I'm all geeky. I like it. Gregorio, how do people get a hold of you? How do people get a hold of you? They're saying, I want to connect with you.
Well, they can reach out to us directly from Skyler. So our website is goskyler.com or directly to my email, gregorio.hadad@goskyler.com.
How about LinkedIn?
They can find me by Gregorio Hadad.
Yeah, I'll have that link. That makes it all easy. You were absolutely spectacular. You were dazzling.
You were even better.
You were nervous a little bit, but you look at you, man. You delivered.
You're the best one here, Scott.
Shut the front door. All right, that's a connection that you need to make right here at SMRP. You get people like him. At SMRP, you get people like him. That is absolutely stellar. This is an exciting time. You need to be in asset management, reliability, maintenance. You need to be a part of this. You need to do it. Absolutely. Once again, we're broadcasting here at SMRP. We are having a grand time. Incredible leaders, incredible problem solvers right here. Put this on your calendar next week. We're going to wrap it up on their site. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
You're listening to the Industrial Talk Podcast Network.
Yeah, another banging conversation from SMRP. And I'm just telling you, you get to meet incredible individuals. You put this on your calendar for 2026. You make it a point. You are in the world of asset management, maintenance, and reliability, and you attend that event. Gregorio, you meet him, you meet others like him, and it's an amazing event. You're in that world, you need to be there. It needs to be on your calendar. You need to make it a priority. Skyler's the company. Exceptional conversation. I'm telling you, I was geeking out at SMRP. All right, Industrial Talk. I say it once, I've said it a million times. We're here for you. You need to tell your story. Yes, you do. People need to hear it. And we're here to help you do that. We want you to succeed. And this platform is dedicated to you. All right, be bold, be brave, dare greatly. Hang out with Gregorio. Change the world. We're going to have another great conversation shortly, so stay tuned.